Do you finally want to learn what your girl parts are, what they're called, and the correct anatomy? Hi, I am your local OBGYN, and I love women, so welcome to my YouTube channel where we are going to review actual female anatomy. Hopefully this does not get censored. So you can follow me here at the Vag Doc and on Instagram and maybe TikTok. So everybody calls their parts the wrong thing, and it's really worthwhile kind of going through what everything is. I have a great tool. It is my handy vagina pillow. Okay, so calling this the vagina pillow is probably not totally accurate because this inside part is actually the vagina. So let's go through this from start to finish. Okay, when we look down at a female anatomy, from up here forward would be where the belly button is, and then back here down you would see the rectum sort of area, just to sort of orient you. Okay, things that you're gonna understand what they are. We have this thing is your pee hole. All right, these you call your labia, I call your labia minora. So let's go from outside to in. On the outside, we have the vulva. The vulva is anything that looks like it is covered with skin and hair. All right, everybody calls that the vagina. It's actually not totally correct. So this hairy area is actually the vulva, and inside you'll see an area with less hair, but it's still kind of bulkier, and that is called the labia majora. Beyond that, we have a flimsier area of tissue, which is called the labia minora. All right. We generally see maybe a little bit of poochie area here. And then this labia minora can have more length to it. It can have more irregularities in the area. It can kind of be very different from person to person. The area above all the pink tissue up at the top, we call the mons. So everything like you kind of see if you were to like stand straight with your legs closed, that like V of skin-like tissue, that is your mons pubis. All right, that's the area that people get bikini waxed and so forth and so on. All right, so vulva, labia majora, labia minora. People sometimes get this operated on for cosmetic reasons. Up here, where we have this handy dandy little pearl, that is supposed to represent our clitoris. And it is a very highly sensitive area of tissue. It mimics the head of a boy's penis because there's a lot of concentration of nerve endings in that area. And it's underneath this little flap here because we have a clitoral hood there. And for some women, this can protrude a little bit more. And for some women, it's a little bit more flush to their skin. Certain hormonal adjustments or certain medications can make this area more prominent. All right. So then when we look in this area that is dark pink, what this is representing is your pee hole. And what this is representing is actually the tunnel of the vagina. So this is where the babies are coming out of. And this area is very stretchy, very hormonally responsive, and can really heal itself pretty darn well. This is the area, this pink area, that your mucus discharge is coming from and whatever odors that you're calling your doctor to complain about. So the punchline is that there's a lot of anatomy beyond this pink area, which includes your inside pelvic organs, but this is what you can see, and we are so terrible at naming what we can even see. We'll eventually get to the anatomy that you can't see. Follow along here and we will learn a lot more.